Yo, what's good guys, it is JD here, hello and welcome back to another episode of the No We Spent Road to Glory, and today it is of course all about season number 4. We got the blog today as expected, so we know not everything, but we know a lot about what is coming on Friday. 2 days to wait until season 3 is finally behind us. So it is called Hunt for Glory, not the Road to Glory, but Hunt for Glory, and level 40 is a Galaxy Opal Yao Ming, and there's a lot of Galaxy Opals everywhere else. There's a lot of Hall of Fame badges. There's going to be the heat checks, which we knew were coming anyway, but they did talk about the collector levels. Collector levels are going to be big, and yeah, we're going to go through every game mode and see what we think about it. And we've also got some MT to cash in, because we do need to get the MT up a little bit, because, well, collector levels about to go a little bit crazy. If you've already seen the blog, let me know down below. What are your feelings about the season coming up? What would you say your hype levels are out of 10? Because for me, it's not looking great right now, but I'm hoping that my mind can be changed. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, because there's a lot to get through from this blog, but I'll condense it down into the most important bits. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos, and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams, including daily FIFA 22 streams as well. So we didn't get anything new in the game today, of course, but I have sold quite a few bits and bobs. So we sold a LeBron James, a Zach LaVine, another Zach LaVine, a John Stockton, an OG, and a Timmy D as well. Happy days. And we've got another Tim Duncan to sell there. Do I already have another one in the club? I don't. We're going to get another like 28 or 29,000 of him. So that's all good. So we'll be at about 1.2 million MT, which isn't bad. I'm not mad at that at all. And I do currently have a bid on a holo Dr. J, who looks very nice, very fancy. Don't have a holo Jerry West yet. I'm going to wait until he goes out of packs. I've had a look for a holo Karl Malone. There's not a single one of them up, which is annoying. And there's one holo Bob McAdoo up, but he's coming in at 60k, and I feel like he's going to crash in price in the next few days. And then there's no Magics, no Clydes, no Kevin McHale's, no Moses Malones. And I'll just show you guys, we do have a bid on a holo Dr. J, which I hope I can get. If I can get that for less than 60k, I think that's a dub. So that's all there is in terms of 2K today. We have pushed up to 595 wins. Not really making much progress, but at least it's something. It ain't much, but it's honest work. So let's talk about the blog. Let's go through this. So we're going to start with level 40, not level 40, levels, level 35 rewards. So this season was, and every previous season has been, a Diamond Consumers Pack. No longer. It's going to be a Diamond Coach, and it's going to be Diamond Candace Parker. So the first WNBA integration into my team, maybe ever, in a while, maybe ever, I don't know. But yeah, she comes in as a balanced Diamond Coach, just for level 35, nothing crazy about it. A little bit of a shame that they've made her a balanced coach. You know, we've got a defense, we've got post-centric, we've got perimeter-centric, and then for these guys, we've got 2 pace and space. I think, and you know, you've got balanced like Ruby Coach and whatever. I think the perfect thing you could have done with her, make her 7 seconds. Make her a 7 seconds offense coach, and everybody would use her, because those 7 seconds offense coaches are fantastic, as a loud car goes by. But balance is just kind of like, ugh, really? So it's not the best coach in the world. I'm not going to use her. I'd like to, but she's not better than Steph. And Steph was free a couple of seasons ago. Still not better than Steph. But it's cool to see some WNBA integration. I think it's only a matter of time before we see WNBA players in a promo in my team. And again, I'm not mad at that at all. And then they also say she has got a signature challenge, and that there's going to be 2 this season, which again is a positive. So over here, signature challenge. I've said about this for the longest time. 1 30-minute game for a 6-week season in its own separate menu is just a joke. So at least now they're doubling that, and at least now we're going to get 2 signature challenges for a 6-week season. So it's going to be Dwayne Wade and Candace Parker, and both challenges are going to give a Hall of Fame badge. So straight away, an extra Hall of Fame badge at the start of the season. Happy days. I'm not mad at that. Can't complain. So that's good. You also get the Diamond Shoe Boost and Diamond Shoes. So happy days for level 35 and signature challenges. No complaints there. We move on to level 40. Level 40. So it's going to be a Galaxy Opal Yao Ming. Now, personally, I don't think it's going to be very good. Obviously, that's not based on, you know, his stats. They aren't out yet, and he may well be good. But being realistic, and the pessimist in me says, you know, there was the Opal Yao Ming last year who headlined Chinese New Year's packs, which was in February the 12th. So in like a month's time from now, last year, he was released as a 97 rated Opal, which is what he's going to be in-game, which also is like We've got 97 rated Opal in Season 3, and you give us 97 rated Opal in Season 4? Okay. But yeah, that card had... it was just an awful card. He couldn't really shoot, couldn't run, couldn't move, couldn't drive. He was just a bad card, and nobody really used him, like, ever. If he's similar to that, yeah, he's going to be good for paint mashing, but he's not going to be fun to use. He's going to be an absolute liability if he gets drawn out to the perimeter. So, I don't know, we'll wait and see, but it's not really a name that gets me hyped. But, you know, it's Yao. He's 7'5". You know, it is what it is. And they also say that, you know, you can get him on day 1 if you've done the showdown tier. So, if you've completed the Galaxy Opal tier, and then you get through that, get to the showdown tier, complete that, you get the 15k XP, and you will be able to get Yao on Friday, which is insane. So, Hunt for Glory brings more rewards. So, let's begin with the way they do this. So, Unlimited is Galaxy Opal Danny Granger. Going to be very nice. Sadly for me, he's going to be out of touch because I'm not good enough to win in Unlimited anymore. But Galaxy Opal Danny Granger, for you guys that can get him, he's going to be fantastic. Galaxy Opal Shea Gilgeous Alexander for Limited. It's hard to get excited about Limited cards because their stats come out on Friday, which are representative of, you know, the time of Friday. So they're going to be the same as the other rewards that are available day 1. You know, someone could get Danny Granger day 1, and he's going to have the same like stats type as Shea, who comes out in 6 weeks' time. Those 6 weeks, that's quite a lot of time in the world of 2K, especially right now when we're already moving into Opals, and Dark Matters, I'll talk about that in a bit, are literally around the corner. So, yeah, I hope they make him good, but you know, it's hard to get excited about the limited rewards. Terry Cummings is going to be the 1,000 win reward in Triple Threat Offline. So, 405 wins for me to get him. That's a long way to go. We've got Baron Davis in the token market. Now, interestingly, last year they dropped 3. We had Bill Russell, Gary Payton, and Rick Barry, excuse me. But this time around, there's only 1, and it's going to be Baron Davis. In terms of price, he's going to be 750. I don't think they're going to change it. So it'll be 750 tokens for Baron Davis. He will be very good. Very similar to Damian Lillard with a little bit more defense. For the Ascension, we're going to have Mo Lucas, who will just not be able to shoot. So it's just like, meh. And then for the draft, it's going to be Tony Parker, who's obviously just Tony Parker. Can't drive, not the most sizable point guard in the world. So yeah, draft not looking too hot. We then head to Clutch Time, and, you know, Clutch Time was a W. We got a Hall of Fame badge in it. We got Damian Lillard out of it. It was a dub. No complaints. So for this season, we're going to have to play 100 games. Or we're going to have to win 100 games, sorry. And we're going to get Galaxy Opal Spicy P. Galaxy Opal Pascal Siakam. I'm down with that. That's very nice. So 100 wins and Spicy P at the end of it. With Galaxy Opal Reggie Lewis on the wheel spin. Don't care about that. That's just RNG. 50 wins is Mark Price Pink Diamond. Don't really care about that. And then 10 wins is Amethyst Brian Scalabrine. Whatever. What I do hope to see is 2 Hall of Fame badges. I hope we get another Hall of Fame badge at 40 wins like it was this season. And then a second Hall of Fame badge at 90 wins. If we get that, that is going to be awesome. And that'll make me very, very happy. They then go and say about the exchange. And the only card they mention in the exchange is a Ruby Shack. That's right. A Ruby Shack. And then they mentioned about Triple Threat Online, which again, another game mode that I just don't care about because it's purely RNG. This season I played 130 games, didn't see either card. Last season played 200 games for Paul Silas, didn't see him. I'm just burnt out. But it is going to be a Pink Diamond Kazi Russell. Now, if you don't know who that is, I didn't either. Number 1 pick in the 1966 NBA draft, 6'5", small forward. But knowing 2K, they'll probably make him shooting guard, small forward, and knowing 2K, he'll probably be absolutely insane. But he is a random reward, so it's hard to get excited about that. They then say, you know, Starbury's going to be level 1, but for all 8 of the level rewards, so level 1, 7, 13, etc., all the way to Yao at level 40, all 8 players featured in a new Spotlight Challenge set that culminates with a second pick from the level 39 Hoff Badge pack. Again, good change. I like it. Should have been there before, but I like it. It's good. So this season, we took Handles for Days. If I had another pick, I'd probably take Intimidator or Mismatch Expert. Probably Mismatch Expert, actually. If we had another pick, that'd be great. So fingers crossed, next season, it's 5 like banging badges, and we really want to take 2 of them. And we're going to be able to. So that is good. And they also say beyond level 40, agenda groups are returning. I don't want them to return unless they make them more rewarding or make them shorter, because this grind was awful. So long, so much unlimited as well. Don't do that. Don't do that. They then mention about heat check players. Now, heat check players themselves are going to be so irrelevant, I can't even describe it. They are every single year, and they're going to continue to be this time around. So there's going to be 450 cards added into the game, we know that. And they say these cards will receive up to plus 11 boost to ratings, but they don't mention a single thing about badges. So, you know, you might have a card with 99 everything in terms of stats, but if he's got no badges, he's going to be absolutely dreadful. So yeah, heat check cards in terms of their actual use in games, minimal at best. But of course, the only reason we care about heat check cards is for the collector level. And for me personally, I'm on 2,338 cards. It's a lot, you know, that's quite a few. And 450 cards for me, let's just round up to 2,350 for ease of maths. I could be on 2,800. So we're going to be able to get the Air Jordan 1 packs. Happy days. Galaxy Opal Iggy is available and is mentioned in the blog. We're going to get 100k. We're going to get the 5 diamond contracts and 5 Hoff badges. So next season is like the season of Hoff badges. The mystery player has been announced. I wish he wasn't. Galaxy Opal Paul Pierce. I mean, could you make a more dull reward there? Like, seriously? It's a card that can't shoot corner threes on current gen. Like, why would you do this? So Galaxy Opal Paul Pierce for 2,800 cards. Kind of sucks. People will be able to get 2,900 cards, I think, on Friday, which is insane, which is 500 tokens. And then 2K specifically mentioned Dark Matter Gary Payton, the first 99 overall rated player, will be available soon for adding 3,000 cards to your collection. So this card right here is the very first card that will be available this year as a Dark Matter. And they've mentioned about it in the middle of January. This season will end in like the end of Feb, I think. Gary Payton, we could see our first Dark Matter in the middle of February. Last year, it was the start of March, so we're about 2 or 3 weeks ahead of where we were last year. But this card could be available in the middle of February. That is unbelievable. So, yeah, I mean, we'll keep pushing for him. You know, we're not a million miles away. I'd say we're definitely in the top few percent of card collecting. Card collecting prices could go crazy. And I think I'll make a video dedicated to it tomorrow because you know, a lot of people are going to want to get involved in this game now. Galaxy Opal Iggy could be fantastic, and I hope he is going to be fantastic. I hope he can run shooting guard. I think he could be absolutely brilliant. Hopefully he will be. We'll find out on Friday. And they also mention about the daily pickup challenge being updated from a standard league pack to a standard heat check pack. That means it's not a deluxe heat check player. You might get a heat check player, you might not. For a half an hour game, 2K really couldn't once a day give you a deluxe heat check pack. And I think that sums up their reward mentality. They then talk about the draft. You know, nobody cares about the draft. They mention about player coaches from the NBA 75 domination tier being added into the draft. They said now you can try leading your drafted lineup with one of the amazing player coaches like Rondo, Shaq, Dr. J. They're all Ruby player coaches, 2K. They're not diamond ones. Nobody's using those before jumping into domination and adding their cards to your permanent collection. They're hyping up NBA 75 domination, which came out like 2 seasons ago. So pretty weird on that front, not going to lie. And yeah, the draft has just been dead for the longest time now, and it will continue to be moving forward. The rewards are not worth the time that you have to put into it, which is too much. And yeah, the players you have to use are just below par. So the draft will continue to be dead, which is a shame. And yeah, that was pretty much the gist of the blog. So overall, we didn't find out the Vault players. We don't know who the Vault player is going to be. But Terry Cummings, Galaxy Opal at 1,000 wins, you know, that doesn't really excite me all that much. No talk of a domination. We do have the new spotlights for another shot of the level 39 Hoff badge. That's great. I will do that. We'll do the 2 signature challenges. That's great. We'll do that. Level 40 Yao Ming. I mean, we will get him, obviously. But it's just so hard to get excited for him because in previous years, he has been pretty bad. And the fact that he's going to be released on Friday, you know, they don't make his stats like they made AIs, where, you know, they knew people were going to get him in a few weeks, so they can make the stats look nice and good. You know, Yao is going to be a card that they're going to make stats for Friday, not for 3 or 4 weeks' time. So I think he might be a little bit ropey, but you never know. I'm here to be changed my mind. You know, if he's usable until the end of the year, then by all means, fantastic, bring it on. But if he's usable for a couple of weeks, that ain't too great. So I think Season 4 for me is going to be all about card collecting. A lot of heat checks are going to need to be sniped, that's for sure. We're going to have to be sniping every day on like 1,000 MT, 1,500 MT, trying to pick them all up. We will get Galaxy Opal Iggy in no time. I really want to get these Hoff badges. And yeah, I think it's going to be the season of collecting cards and the season of Hoff badges. Clutch time's going to be really nice. Galaxy Opal, Pascal Siakam, he could be around for a while. And another 2 Hoff badges, hopefully, from Clutch time. We yet to see what the big exchange cards are going to be. They didn't talk about the token market. So I assume this is just going to continue being pretty damn irrelevant, which is a shame. And yeah, overall, I'm just feeling... Oh, Tim Duncan sold. Happy days. Just feeling a little bit underwhelmed, I guess. A little bit underwhelmed. I don't know. We'll see how Friday is. We'll see how Friday comes out. But, I mean, like, even if it's in this week leading up to it, we got moments of the week last Friday, and then they just disappear for a week. You know, you can just give a little something each day. It doesn't have to be massive, but it's a live service game. You can give something. You don't have to take a week off. You know, you don't have to take 4 weeks off, come back for a week, drop moments of the week, and then drop for another week. Just because there's a new season around the corner doesn't mean just stop playing or stop creating content. I don't know. But yeah, we'll see what's going to happen on Friday. So tomorrow I'll do a video based on the collector levels if you are looking to bring yours up. If you're excited for an Opal Iggy, if you're excited for Opal Paul Pierce, or if you're excited for Dark Gary Payton, and that is going to be something that is going to get people excited. So let me know down below, what are you feeling? How excited are you? How sad are you? Let me know any and all reactions and anything in between. But that's going to do it for me today, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe. See you next time, and peace.